Hey folks, it's Jim. I want to do a follow-up video to my video that I did, a warning to people moving out of the U.S. So let me open the video by saying there are far more good experiences of people moving and living outside of the U.S. than there are bad, okay? Living outside of the U.S. can be an awesome experience and is for most people. The video was simply about those who are having the terrible experiences for many, many reasons. At this point, let me offer up to you how to move out of the U.S. On International Living's channel. A lot of great advice for those of you who may be wanting to do this, okay? I've been all over the world, South America, Asia, you know what I mean? And had some wonderful experiences, have had all wonderful experiences for me, other than my military experiences. Some of them were not pleasant. But as a tourist or as a visitor to the foreign lands, culturally and diversity-wise, I've always taken something awesome from every culture that I've experienced. South America has been a wonderful experience for me in all ways. The video that I did previously was simply about a warning to those who were going uninformed and not doing their due diligence and not getting proper advice or awareness before going to a foreign land. I would do the same thing for someone coming from Panama or Mexico or anywhere else to America. I would give them the same warning about coming here. There are predators in every culture. Thank God most people are good everywhere in the world. But we have predators in every culture. And in America, we have a lot of predators, don't we? We have a lot of scams. We have a lot of negativity out there that with some, some advice to someone coming to America about all of this, we can avoid them having a bad experience as well. Because in America, people can have a bad experience too, right? Just like anywhere else in the world. You know, for some reason people thought I was against foreign lands or foreign people or something. I didn't feel that I came across that way. It was just simply a warning video that Americans had lost $1 billion of their retirement living outside the U.S. And that was a frightening report to me. So, and as I dug into it, I saw some common problems that they weren't well informed. They just simply saw a video and leapt right into a situation they were in no way prepared for and wound up having a disastrous situation. Just like someone coming to America without being informed is going to wind up not having a pleasant experience either, probably. Okay? So no one be aware of that. And I'm definitely not against foreign lands and foreign people. I actually really enjoy it. And everywhere I've gone, I've taken some great cultural pieces that I utilize in my life today. So I really like Mexico, for instance. The Panamanian people have been awesome. Everywhere I've gone, I've had great experiences and learned something really valuable to me culturally. And Asia especially too. Everywhere I went in Asia, there was something culturally that I took from everywhere that I went. And you can have great experiences. And remember, far more people have great experiences when they move outside of the U.S. But those people have something in common. They were well informed. They did their due diligence, right? And they came to know somebody of the land first before they made a decision to jump. And I strongly recommend and suggest that to you as well. And going to watch International Living's channel that might be able to advise you on some of this stuff. For instance, how do you want to live? What are your medical needs? What is your financial requirements? All of these things play into it, don't they? So that's kind of what the video was about. Just the warning about the $1 billion that had been stolen. Now, foreigners coming to America, let me reiterate that. Be wary. You can be preyed upon, right? And if you're not doing your due diligence, it can happen to you right here in the U.S., just like it can happen to all of us. The only reason why I'm comfortable here is because I know the pitfalls and the scams of my country. I don't know them of another country. I need someone of that nation to advise me. right? And that would be the best suggestion I could make, is to really get to know somebody of that land and dialogue with them for an extended period of time before you pack up your whole life and go. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what the video was about. And maybe it didn't come across that way, or maybe some sender-receiver mixed messages there. And it was a warning video, so maybe people took it as, I feel that way about everybody's experience. And that's just not true. There are far more good experiences of people moving outside the U.S. than there are bad. And, you know, that goes for the entire world. You know what I mean? People coming to America have bad experiences too. So, and again, the one thing all these bad experiences seem to have in common is the people were not well informed. They simply listened to a video or somebody else's idea and jumped without even taking into consideration all of their needs and what was going to be a pleasurable experience for them. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to do this part too, because some people seem to interpret the fact that I think America is perfect and all this stuff, and it's just not true. America is just like any other place. We're all the same. We're all people. There's good people predominantly everywhere in the world, and then there's a few bad people in every country in the world, aren't there? And that's just the way it is. So be well informed and be advised to do your due diligence, right? That's what the video was about. And the idea that, again, I'm against foreign people or foreign lands, it's just not true. I've had great experiences all over the world, you know? So I just wanted to do this second part so people know and understand that. And again, watch How to Move Outside of the U.S. on International Living's channel. Some of the things you want to take into consideration before you even go. It's going to make your experience a lot better. Getting, you know, well-informed information about the areas that you want to go and making good, competent decisions. You know, it's going to save you a whole lot of headache and heartache and everything else, right? So, again, I'm not against foreign lands or foreign people, okay? And there are far more good experiences of people moving outside the U.S. than there are bad. However, there's $1 billion a year worth of bad ones, okay? And that's what the previous video was about. So I just want to do this video again to ensure that people know and understand that, okay? I'm not some kind of prude who's, you know, anti-everywhere else and only pro-America, okay? America's got its problems too. And foreigners coming to America may not have a pleasant experience either. Just like, you know, Americans going to a foreign place may not have a good experience, okay? But also remember that there are far more good experiences of people living outside the U.S. than there are bad. But, you know, everything I said in the previous video holds true for me, okay? That's just me and my observation after doing my homework and my due diligence and research. And hopefully you'll do yours too. And I'm glad that the video's gotten a lot of response like that, because it tells me that people may do some extra homework that they may not have done, you know, had they not maybe seen the video. So I'm grateful for that. And again, to all you people living outside the U.S. or foreigners, know that I know America isn't perfect, and certainly isn't any better than anywhere else in the world. It's just that we all have good and bad in every culture, don't we? That's just the way it is. But together, we can make this place a better place, can't we? By helping each other to be informed so that we can avoid those pitfalls and those mistakes that otherwise create those heartaches and really bad experiences. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. And again, I'm not against moving out of America. For me personally, yes, I won't live permanently outside of America, but that's my personal choice. Do I enjoy traveling and visiting other cultures? Absolutely. I've taken something great from every culture I've experienced. And that's a lot of them, by the way. So I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, just be informed. Do your due diligence. Do your research, a lot of research, before you make those decisions. Know exactly what you're getting into. And get to know somebody of that land first before you go there. And most of all, learn some of the language. Be respectful to whatever culture you're going to go to. Jim out.